Hi guys, it's Lily. I am a full-time reseller on Poshmark, but tonight I'm going to bring you something a little bit different. I don't have any boxes to open today, but I do have the cutting of the soap that I do every year for a nonprofit, for a fundraiser. Well, this is my test soap, so we'll see what the inside looks like and see if I'm gonna make 3 or 4 more of them. But every year I do this, and I don't know how the inside's going to be. If it doesn't bleed, I will make 3 or 4 more of those and send off. And what it is I have my own search team, and we're kind of spread all over now because of Hurricane Michael, but we still search together. We still meet up together on cases and things like that. But the last 6 years or so, our team also started volunteering with Community United Effort, which is based out of North Carolina, and we travel all over the United States working cold cases, trying to find missing people. So that's what this is for. It's going to a seminar that I normally teach at, that I'm not going to be there this year, but every year I make up goodie bags, and we do auctions and things like that to raise money for that cause. So anyway, I'm going to cut this open, and hopefully as I get towards the center, the embeds inside haven't bled, but because it's the 4th of July every year, I always theme it in 4th of July. So a little spoiler, I did cut a little tiny bit off of this other back end, and I don't see any bleeding yet, but the middle section is the part, like, it's the hottest during the saponification process. So let's cut this and see if it's okay, and see if I need to get on the ball and get the rest of these made. Oh. Alright, so far so good. It's not as white as I wanted it, but I use one of my favorite recipes, which has milk in it, and it tends to yellow the batter just a little bit. And you're going to have red and blue bubbles, probably purple bubbles, but they're perfectly safe. Ooh, cut that one close, but we still have no bleeding. Yay, I'm happy. I may have a problem with my lining up of my embeds, so ooh, still no bleeding. Move you a little bit closer. And when I'm done with this, it won't take long because it's only one. I figured we could maybe chit-chat about a few other things. What happened there? This is a quiet part of the video, huh? I'm not talking a whole lot. Yay, still no bleeding. The stars and the stripes. I don't know. I think they'll like it this year. Last year I did a flag. I mean, well, like a flag. The soap looked like a flag. Still no bleeding. Yay. I was stressing over this. Thinking I would have to figure out another design to outdo last year's soap. And I just didn't have time to do that. Because I'll be making, now that I know this works, I'll be probably doing all 3 batches tomorrow morning so that I can get them dried and cured in time for the seminar. Very nice. I'm happy. Yay. Excited. All right. No bleeding. All the way to the end. All right. Great. I'm happy. So, I used to be a soap maker full-time and a reseller part-time. Now I am a reseller full-time and a soap maker part-time. I enjoy both a lot. But I make a better living flip-flopping the two. I still have a website for my soap, and I started incorporating a few other things on that website that wasn't Bath and Body products, and I saw how it was doing, and then I decided to try Poshmark, and that's done really well for me. And I'm fortunate that I can stay home due to health issues and still make a decent living as if I was going out and punching a time clock, because I can't do that. I mean, I work a couple hours, I rest an hour. I work a couple hours, I rest an hour. So I feel like I'm working like 16 hours a day, sometimes more, but I rest in between, so it's really not. Anyway, just wanted you guys to see this soap and see if maybe, I don't know, if, let me know if you like the way it turned out. Other than that, I thought we could just talk about a few other little things, because I like talking to you guys, because I don't have anyone to talk to here. And I've met some really good people since I started making YouTube videos, and I feel really blessed. And one thing, speaking of blessed, my son came home the other day from work very depressed, and you know, he talks to me, but he doesn't like really talk to me. You know, I'm mom. You know, he's 30 some years old, and he just came home and he sat down on the porch with me and he says, I need to talk. I'm like, okay. He says, my friend died last night. I'm like, what friend? He says, the guy I work with, you know, the one that I had to give a ride to because his car broke down, and the one that we were going to go pull out of the wheat fields because he went off the road, whatever. And I'm like, because I was going to pull him out of the ditch with my vehicle. And 38 years old, and he had a heart attack. Well, nowadays, people are dying younger and younger, and he just walked by my door. And you know, I have a daughter that same age. Well, she's an angel now. She lost her battle at a year old, so she's been an angel for a long time. But not a day goes by that I don't think about her. But this boy was healthy. I mean, as far as we knew. He was laughing and having a good time and just being a normal, I say boy, but you know, a man. Healthy as could be, he seemed. And gone, just like that. Him and his wife both work with my son, and he got off first because she does the payroll and stuff, and he went home, and she got off, and she went home, and she found him deceased. He had laid down on the couch, and the autopsy confirmed he had a heart attack at 38 years old, healthy as can be. So, blessing, my point, my message. And I try to give some sort of message in every video I do, however faint it may be. Whether it's reselling or life. Always count your blessings. Always be kind. Because you don't know from one day to the next what could happen. And I met him. I even spent some time with him. And it hurt me, and I didn't even really know him. But just a scary thing. And if you've ever dealt with death that close, and most of you have, I imagine probably all of you have, and if you haven't, you're very fortunate. I've dealt with a lot of death in my life, and it hardens you to some point, and then it also makes you humble on the next hand. So yeah, blessings, count them every day, whether it be your dog gave you an extra lick, or maybe your child didn't wet the bed the night before. Those are all little blessings that we tend to overlook, I think. And another thing on here that I think, and the blessing message came from a friend of mine from here, and you'll see that soon. I'm not going to do it yet, but she knows. There's a couple of us here that just, I don't know how it happened, but we just started sending random boxes to each other. And so it's kind of like getting a fun box from ThredUp, because we don't know what's in it. I'll send one, they'll send one, and it's like we're just swapping inventory, but yet don't want to let go of it because it was given to us. So that's a blessing. And there's going to be a few of those coming that I'll probably do on video, because to me, that's special. Nobody asked for anything from me. I didn't ask for anything from them. It just kind of happened. And it just goes to show that, the world, it doesn't have to be in physical and monetary things, but things like that mean a lot to people. It means a lot to me to be able to give. Never have I ever in my life felt like I needed to give. And it's strange that, things are being given to me, and I am not used to that. And so I'll get emotional on the videos probably, because I've always been a giver and not a receiver. It's just that's always been my way. I go out to lunch with someone, I'm going to pick up the tab. I usually have always done that all my life. If I can't afford to do that, I don't go out to lunch. Because I'm just strange that way. But anyway, I just want to let you guys know I appreciate all of you. Being able to get on here and talk to you like this. Share things that aren't even reseller content, and maybe personal things. It means the world to me. I appreciate all of you, and I appreciate you all listening to me. And I'm getting emotional because I'm thinking about all the loss that I know my family has encountered over the past few years. It's been really bad. But then losing my friends at such a young age, my kids are starting to lose their friends. I don't know. Just count your blessings. Be thankful for every day. And be kind. Just one word, one sentence can mean the world to somebody. And I try to be kind and make sure that person knows that I'm here. I hear you. I'm listening to you.
I'm watching you on YouTube, and I'm glad you're here. So it's important that you do that. So anyway, let's end on a good note now that I got all teary-eyed on you. Tell me what you think, if this is a good fundraiser soap or not. It smells wonderful. I did it in denim, which smells like linen to me, like fresh laundry linen. So it'd be good for male or female. And I gotta do a ton of that. So, I don't know. Let me know what you think of it. Did I make a good enough design for the fundraiser for a 4th of July event? Or should I change it? Because I still have time to change it. I have like 2 days. I can still change it. So, anyway, I'm going to go. I have lots of boxes coming. So that's going to be the bulk of my videos for the next few weeks. But I did want to do something just a little bit different, because I just felt really moved today. Two of my friends on here just really made my day today. Just talking with me. Actually, 3 or 4. I don't know. It was a lot. I talked to several people outside of YouTube today. And I'm not going to name any names, but I will when the time comes. And you all made my day. You really did. I'm thankful to have you. And thank you for being here. And I'll talk to you guys again soon. Lily out.